Hi guys! Welcome to today's stream. I hope that all of you had a wonderful Christmas. I know it's been a while since I had regular streams, but that's because I had a good long break and I spent a lot of time with my family and just playing some games, catching up on everything that I needed to get done. So yeah, I'm getting back in the flow of things now and hopefully we'll have some more regular streams again for a change. That'll be good. So for today, I am going to start working on the book that I did last year. This here is one of the previous spreads that I did for it. And yeah, I need to do the other side. So we're going to have some text on the other side, but eventually I need to do all of these. So these are the planning pages and I have so many that I still need to get done. So yeah, got my work cut out for me this year, but I'm hoping it'll be just a couple of months and yeah, then I can get the whole thing colored, get it scanned up and compiled into a book finally. That'll be good. We will see. So yeah, I'm going to finish off the other spread for this page, which is why I want them sort of side by side today. But then I'm going to be starting the new page. So yeah, the second page, let me quickly see, because I haven't even planned it out yet. The second page is going to be hang on, so that's page 2. So the second page, oh hang on, I've already done page 2. Yeah, I've already done page 2. So here's this is page 2. But I need to do the page where Humpty is sort of, broken into 2. So that could be one that we'll do. I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Have to have a think about that. But I have been working on the page, so that was page 2. So page 2 is halfway done. I need to do the other side of it and then it'll be properly done. But I can work on page, I think it'll be a good idea to start page 1 and then I can go on and finish some of the other pages. That'll probably be a good way to go through it, be a little bit more organized and not just hop around everywhere. I think. We'll see. Although my teachers did actually say that it's kind of good when you're working through something, a project as big as a book, to, work on end pages and then, work on page 1 for a bit, not just start from, page 1 to the final one, because your quality of work is going to improve as you go. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I may need to redo pages if I feel like some of them are less good than others when I get to the end, but for now, I'm pretty happy. So yeah, page 2 and page 1 is what we're going to work on today. And so this is what they are. So I'll show you up closer because it's a bit hard to see down there. So this is the planning spreads for page 1 and page 2. And yeah, it's just basically, the first page is basically just going to introduce Humpty sitting on a wall. And I've decided I'm going to go with this spread over here because it's the most interesting out of the 3. The other 2 are just a bit, I guess, repetitive, with the other page, and I feel like this one's going to work the best, so we'll go for that one. We'll go for that one and then see how we go. But for now, I need to figure out what I want to do on the second page. So it can be quite empty because I'm going to have mostly text on it anyways, yeah, so the text can probably be, round about here in the middle. So if I just vaguely draw some little bits and pieces here and there, that'll work. That's all I really need. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I hope you guys have had a good Christmas though. You know that it's been a very different Christmas for some people. Luckily here in Australia we didn't have, or at least not in my state, we didn't have a lot of lockdowns, so things remained as usual, which was pretty nice. But yeah, hopefully it's not too bad around the world. I'm gonna see if I can just adjust the lighting a little bit for some of this because it's a bit hard for me to see. That's a bit better. So yeah, I need to continue on some of these edges. So basically I want to draw where the rest of this, you know, the rest of this wall comes through. And I don't know, I think I'm just gonna blend it out, you know, just let it go, sort of faded. Because I don't want to keep drawing it all over the whole spread. I need some room for my text, but I need just enough to go beyond the margins of the book. And I need just enough that I can see what's going on, essentially. So it's not going to be a whole lot of work, thankfully. And at least this is going to be, you know, the middle of the page anyways, so any kind of inconsistency you won't really see because it's going to be in that bend. Won't really matter too much. It was pretty crazy. I was watching Charles Lister stream earlier today, and just before I hopped on now, I noticed that he was still streaming. He is insane. When he starts picking up a pencil, he just keeps going and there's no stopping him. It's insane. So, not sure when he's gonna get any sleep, because I don't want to even know what time of day that is for him. It's gotta be some crazy hours, but then again, I guess I'm not too much different, you know? Sometimes when I'm just into a piece a lot, I don't like to stop. I feel like it really interrupts the flow when you have to stop, you know? I just need to make sure that I keep both sides as consistent as possible because it is going to be very obvious if they're not very similar. So whatever I do, I need to make sure of that at the very least. Hi Robin, how are you? How has your Christmas and New Year been? Hope that it's all been going well. This is my first stream for the new year actually. So yeah. I haven't streamed since last year. It's crazy, you know? Totally crazy. But yeah, it's been good. You're good? That's awesome. Yeah, I've had a really good Christmas. I got to play lots and lots of video games with my brother and my boyfriend. So that was a lot of fun. And yeah, I guess I got to spend just some time with family, not really having to think about anything. So that was really nice, you know, taking some work days off, which was nice. I don't think I've had a proper like holiday like that in quite a few years actually. So it was really, really refreshing to just be able to go, okay, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna take some time off. So that was lovely. Oh, Manes, thank you so much for that host. I really appreciate that. How was your Christmas and what did you do for New Year? You like my fancy dress? Do you want to have another go at guessing that? Just one more shot. One more shot, you can do it. I believe in you. So yeah, today we're just working on the rest of my storybook, which hopefully I'll actually get to finishing this year. You're gonna do another guess, are you? Oh, Darbican! Hello, and thank you already. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. I'm so happy you are back on. Hope that things don't get too busy too quickly for you. Like lovely blouse, no wait, top. Exactly. It's a t-shirt, yes. Storybook, yes, exactly. We're continuing on the other spread. So this page is just gonna have text on. So it won't be, you know, super busy, but I just want to fade out, you know, where this page goes into the other one. So that it looks more, I guess, like a continuous flow or whatever. Not sure, but I just want it to look like they're connected, essentially. Desi Gaming, hello, nice to see you. Final first try. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you got it right. That doesn't happen very often, does it? What have you guys been up to for the new year? You heard question, but you're about to drive about an hour home so you can proper watch. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Well, you have a nice drive. Don't worry about it. You can lurk drive, I guess, while you're gone. So we'll see you soon. It's good to have me back streaming again. Thank you, Doverkin. Yeah, I took a long break because I just needed some, you know, good time off because I had a strange and crazy last year. But now I'm going to be back into regular streaming again. So looking forward to that because I'm missing you guys so much. It's always lovely coming on here with all your banter and everything. But yeah, I had a good 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks of holiday where I just didn't really do anything. I just hung out with my family. I played lots and lots of video games. I've been playing a ton of Quake Live with my brother, so that's really awesome. He's trying to help me get into some of his friends' more competitive matches. And when I say competitive, I don't mean that I'm really good, I'm just saying they are and he wants me to play with them. So I need to train up my game just a little bit so I don't just get slaughtered when I go play with them. But, you know, it'll be fine. He's sort of helping me get there slowly, so. Libertarium, hello, how are you? Best feeling of doing nothing during a vacation? Exactly, yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of having a vacation, isn't it? Just not having to think about anything, right? Yeah, I actually ended up injuring my left hand from playing too many video games over the past couple of days. Probably because my keyboard isn't that great, and yeah, so I'm trying to not game today, and that was hard because I already played some Quake today. So tomorrow I have a match up with some of my brother's friends, which will be super fun. And then we'll have some games in Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. We're gonna play with some, you know, some more competitive players, hopefully, which would be nice. Hopefully I don't get my butt kicked. That would be nice if I can just get a couple of kills, you know. But at the very least, you know, it's a team-based game, so if I don't do well, that's alright, as long as the team wins. At the end of the day, that's what really matters. Same old. Christmas and New Year's Day weekends felt like a month-long vacation. Oh, really? That doesn't seem very long. Oh, video game injury? Those are the real trophies. I know, right? It so is. Yeah, it's this just this left hand of mine because I was clenching too much. So hopefully it gets better by tomorrow because tomorrow I have a long game that I need to play through. And I don't want to get stuck, you know, with a crampy hand the whole time. But honestly, like once I start playing, I barely notice it really. It's mostly just bad afterwards. So just trying to blend them in together a bit better, you know. Gotta make sure they look like they're connected. Ben Cove, Happy New Year to you too! How's it been? Did you have a good Christmas? What did all of you guys do for New Year's, by the way? Did you just chill out at home? Did you go see some friends or something? Or what did you do for New Year's? So for me, I went to spend some time with my boyfriend and we had a super awesome weekend. It was lovely. Played some video games and things, and we went out for dinner, had some delicious chicken schnitzels because the restaurant that we wanted to go to was overbooked, so we couldn't go. But that's okay, we'll just go another time. That's not a problem. You stayed home? Okay, just by yourself? What did you end up doing though? Hope you did something you enjoy. UK was in lockdown, so playing Monopoly until the early hours of the morning. Really? Like, just by yourself or with family? I'm gonna make sure that these are actually properly aligned. It feels like I move every time and then they don't align anymore, so. Yeah, they're definitely not aligned down there. Honestly, you've been drawing so much in the past 2 weeks. Almost every night, which is strange for you. Really? Well, that's great. I mean, you know, you're staying in practice and everything. That's awesome. Have you been streaming a lot? Because I haven't been watching Twitch at all lately. So you have me on car speaker, but you're on freeway, so you can't contribute too much. You will just listen in. Why are you typing? Don't type, Hovannes. Just drive. Just listen and drive. Don't type, please. You can, we'll be on for a while. We won't just up and go. There will be plenty enough time for you to watch the stream when you get home. Just be safe. Started streaming some art again. No real schedule though. Well, that's okay. At the start, I think it's best to just sort of feel your way through and figure out what schedule works best for you, because, what you can keep doing consistently, that's going to be the thing that works best. And I find that for me, I tend to like streaming at night more, and also, not a lot of people are on during the day, so, I don't get to chat with you guys as much because a lot of you guys are sleeping then. So I think I would actually prefer to sleep during the day, but it's hard because, not all of you are on, and so that makes it a bit more lonely at times. But, yeah. I am very, very much a night owl, so it's not too much of an issue. Just as long as I don't go till freaking 4 AM again, right? You selected 6 new art projects over the weekend and completed one of them a few days ago. You'll share them once they are all complete. Okay, is this some kind of surprise thing that you don't want to, spoil ahead of time? Why is it being such a secretive deal? So I've been talking to a couple of you guys, mostly my 2 mods, which don't think any of them are on at the moment. But I've been talking to my mods a little bit about possibly doing a Pictionary day. I've been posting a little bit about it in the gaming channel as well. So if you guys want to have a look there, check out the Drawful 2 game and let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in taking part in. So if you guys would like to play, then, if there's enough interest, and if you guys can actually make the stream, I'm thinking we could do it maybe on the Sunday stream, the late Sunday afternoon stream, and then instead of me streaming that time, we can just all hop onto Discord and we can all, play some Drawful, draw some of each other's drawings, because I think that'll be pretty hilarious, especially since quite a few of us are actually artists, so, we'll have to make it a very, very strict time limit, I think. Don't want to make it too easy for us. It's got to be a bit of a challenge still. So yeah, tomorrow afternoon I'm thinking I'm going to do some painting, because it's easier during the day when, Zazu isn't on and everything, because when he's in here I can't really use my toxic mediums, so yeah, I just have to play around with things that are birdie safe, like graphite pencils and things. Shane Avery, how are you? You will win? What are you doing typing again? Get off! I'll kick you off the stream or ban you till you get home. You're so bad at guessing. What do you mean? Guessing what? Oh, we have to guess? Do we have to guess? You played Drawful once? It was super fun. Oh, really? What was it like? Were there many players? And you don't have to have the game, only the streamer or the person hosting it has to have the game, right? I'm pretty sure it works that way. You're doing alright, thank you. How am I? I'm good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing so good as well. How has your new year been so far? Pictionary would be awesome, yeah. Yeah, it would. I think so. You know, it would be a very relevant game, one that all of us could understand and, yeah, I think sort of, I want to say excel in, but it's not really a very competitive drawing game. It's more of like a joke game, I guess. So you can make a lot of fun with it as well. You know, you don't have to stick to the rules and everything. So yeah, it's super fun. There is another game that I really love playing, and it's called Stick Fight. But yeah, I think it's paid. I think it costs like $7 or $8. So yeah, unfortunately that would be a little bit tricky to play. You know, if not all of us have money to spend on something. I'm really looking for something that's free. So, you know, I've obviously spent some money on getting Drawful. But I'm pretty sure you guys won't have to buy it if I'm the one hosting the game. Fingers crossed that's how it works at least. In any case, it's a great game, so. Yeah, all artists too? What do you mean? Oh yeah, Happy New Year to me too. Nothing has changed for you really, just being focused on the art or work. Okay, right. Well, I hope that you've been productive already this year. I can't say that I've been too good at that. Where did I put that painting that I did this year? Or I think I finished that last year actually. I'll show you what I completed. This is like my only drawing that I got done this year so far. Well, only painting, fully finished project. It's my 2 little piglets, and it was my Christmas themed illustration. I do a Christmas themed one every year, sort of like a, you know, a nice way to commemorate the year, and I also get to see how differently I draw the tree every year, you know. Last year I didn't do the leaves anywhere close to this level of detail, so I was really happy to see that that got a lot better, you know. The little pigs turned out so good. They really did, they really did. Yeah, they're really cute. Cute and adorable piggies. I mean, just look at them. So cute. Yeah, so this was quite a fun project. It was the first time I got to use the hot press paper from Archie's or Archie's. I'm never sure how to say that, so don't shoot me if I'm not saying it the right way, you know, we'll see. Hopefully one of these days somebody on a stream will say the word out loud and I'll figure out how to actually pronounce it. But anyways, so yeah, I wanted to make a lot more progress on this last year than I did, but that's okay because, you know, I have time to finish it up this year, and yeah, I'll eventually get there and then I'll be able to send it through to everybody. You know, all of the agencies that I'm trying to show some fully finished projects to, so that'll be good. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nitro Gamer. Really appreciate that. Please feel free to, you know, introduce yourself. We're all mad here, so you can go ahead and tell us the craziest things ever and we won't judge. But yeah, just a couple of details that I'm going to add because I'm not doing it really detailed. It's just a little bit of a faded circular thing, really. So my current sketch is the next page of the book, right? Yes. Yes, so there's going to be text in the center here. So I'm just going to sort of, in a way, just gradient it into this page. It won't be super detailed. But yeah, just to show that it kind of continues across the spread. I don't want it to have this abrupt ending, I guess. If that makes sense. So yeah, it's not a long project, this one. So if I have some time tonight, besides doing this, I'll start some work on the next spread. Or I should say the first spread, because this is page 2 and I've got to do page 1. So I haven't started page 1 yet. You haven't been the greatest with productivity either. You tend to sit and stare at your monitor and zone until you realize an hour or 2 has passed, lol. Oh, don't we all do that? Don't we all? Honestly. That is just the way that we get, isn't it? It's almost like we feel like when we're procrastinating, if we procrastinate hard enough, then we can sort of enter into a different realm of reality where we never have to face any obligations or anything. I don't know. We are a weird species. We don't make a lot of sense. That's okay. We don't have to. 24-hour stream? Let's go. No, the only time I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream is if we reach partner. There is no way I'm doing that. Or if we're close to reaching partner, then maybe I would. Am I writing or drawing a book, or is it something completely different? Yes, so this is a book, and yes, I will be, it's basically Humpty Dumpty. I'll show you what the main spread looks like. So it's basically Humpty Dumpty, but it's got a couple of twists in the story, so I've altered it slightly. I wanted to do a story that was really familiar to everybody, just to show, you know, what my art style looks like in a story that everybody knows. So yeah. This is page 2, both of these are page 2. And I've also got a couple of other pictures of Humpty done. So this here is Humpty falling down. He's not too happy about that. And there we've got little Humpty in a different pose. And yet again, another different pose. So yeah, he's just plummeting to the ground. And that is, I think, page 3, I'm pretty sure. Not sure if there have been longer streams by others, but the longest art stream you've seen so far is around 8 to 9 hours. Right, okay. Yeah, I guess art streams, in general, art streams don't go for that long because you have to really focus. But I am sure that Sarah did it for 16 hours, so yeah, there's that. I think she went for 16 hours straight. Maybe like a 20-minute lunch break in the middle or something, but I'm pretty sure she did it for 16 hours because I asked her once, you know, what was the longest you've streamed in one go? And she said, well, you know, it depends, but the longest I've streamed, she said, was I think it was 24 hours at the time, and she did a 16-hour art stream. So yeah, it's intense. It's definitely very intense. She said she was exhausted by the end of it, so definitely not something you want to do on a daily basis. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Nitro. I'm glad you like it. That guy, I'm good. How are you? How has your new year been? You just woke up, so you missed part of the stream. Well, we haven't been going for super long, although 43 minutes does get close to an hour, so guess it does depend on, you know, what you think. You will pop back into the shadows and watch the art come to life. Nice to see me online. Enjoy the stream. Well, thank you, Shane. I'm glad that you popped by and said hello. You know, nice of you to stop by. Oh, thank you, Doverkin, for gifting that sub to Dart Guy. I really, really appreciate that. You're always so supportive. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna have to do that birthday sketch for you. Baby Purple Hippo, hello. Glad to see you. Oh, we've got the hammies. My adorable winged hammies. I love them. I wish they were real. Last night I had this really crazy dream because I was gaming all day with my brother, and I had this dream that the whole world was taken over by like some nuclear war or something, and my brother and I had to jump into these shells like the ones in the game Diabolical, and he was trying to get me ready to fight in them, and he was frustrated because I sucked, and he was trying to get me better, so it was just basically us in a real life video game. It was crazy. Nice to see everyone here, isn't it, Baby Purple Hippo? It's been so long. It has been ages, and I miss you guys, but now I'm back into regular art streams again. You know, tomorrow's gonna be a bit strange though. So tomorrow's stream might be, so I'm gonna have 2 streams, but tomorrow's evening stream might be a little bit later because I'm going to do a match with my brother in Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. So it's a public unannounced game that's going for probably a couple of hours, so it'll sort of go into my streaming time as well. And if I'm real tired, then I'm not going to go for super late either. So there's that. But it really means a lot to him for me to, you know, play along, and it means a lot to me too. So yeah, I'm very excited. But I'm going to stream tomorrow morning as well, around 11. So if any of you guys are still up by then, we shall see, and then that'll be nice. Then I can, you know, chat with you guys during the daytime. Don't worry about it. No, thank you. But yeah, because what is today? Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow is, I'm having the daytime stream, and I'm having the shorter evening stream, and then it's Thursday where we'll probably have, I think I've got, yes, I've got 2 streams on for Thursday. Friday might be a little bit different. I'm probably only going to have the daytime stream. I think I've already cancelled the evening stream for Friday. So, yeah. And then if you guys are keen, on Sunday we can all play some Drawful together. I'll post in the gaming channel, and I'll see who's interested. If you guys want to play, yeah, just let me know in the gaming channel. I'll make a post after the stream, either today or tomorrow, and sort of figure out who is interested in playing, and if you guys can make the Sunday time slot, then we'll try and do it for Sunday. So that will be Saturday, I think, for most of you. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, then we can all play some Drawful together. And if you wanna, play that on voice chat with me, you're all welcome. If you only want to type chat, that's fine too. But yeah, I probably won't be streaming that because I don't have things set up for that, and I also don't want to just, bring too much of the gaming into my art streams. I want to keep this an art only stream if I can. Kind of prefer it that way. Even though I love video games, I'm not really a good video game streamer, so Probably not a great idea to try and head into that realm. So what has happened with my order here? Something got mixed up. That's why they're looking all wrong. You will win. I hope you're not still on the road. I really do. But we'll see. We'll see if you'll win. What if you lose? It's not that easy a game to play. You have to guess what the other person draws. So, you know, that can get pretty tricky. And also, you have to draw yourself as well. Like, you don't have to draw you. It's not like a self-portrait, but you have to be the one drawing. And I think you have to do it on your phone, I'm pretty sure. So, with your finger. And that does make it extremely difficult, so you don't have the same precision as you do with, say, a pencil or something. I think that's looking a little bit more connected so far. Wondering if I should do some hills or something on this page. Like, just very slight sort of hills like that. Maybe? I'm not sure. I think it'll help add just a little bit of distance, I think. Neka says, say some random driving directions to confuse and keep Pavanas driving and away from texting. Oh dear. In 600 meters, bear left. Or what is it? One of the confusing ones for me is always when I get to the roundabout and the thing says something like, take the first exit at the roundabout. Or take the second exit on the roundabout. For some reason, I don't know why, that drives me crazy. I used to struggle with that at first, and then it was like, why don't you just say go left or go straight, or, you know? And then I realized, oh, well, you know, it depends how many exits there are, and that won't work, so oh well. But yeah, Hovannes, take the first exit. In 600 meters, bear left. What's a meter? Oh, I don't know. What does, like, American GPS sound like? In 600 feet? Bear left? I don't know. Well, you can figure it out. This is an Australian GPS, so you have to do the maths on your own. A meter is about one hop. Like a human hop or a bunny hop. Because I guess that'll vary a bit. So yeah, at least now we've got some hills. And I think that, you know, it just helps break the sort of rigid feel. I don't know, I like it. One Neca hop. Right. How do you know how far I can hop? You're making assumptions here. I can hop pretty far. I can hop all the way from here to the moon, so... Don't underestimate the distance of my hops. Bears are for flags here. Oh, like you mean like that? Yeah, there's a bear to your left here. Once when my family was traveling, we came to this city that was called Hay, and us being kids, we made so many hay jokes. My parents probably got so sick of us with all those hay jokes. Like, hey, let's go to Hay. Do people just eat hay and hay? We were like making the dumbest jokes ever. I don't know how far I'm meant to be going here, actually. Because I don't want it to be at the center. Although I can always erase, you know, like digitally. Easier to erase digitally than draw it digitally, because I can't do that. Hay is for horses. Yep. Yep. Some of the jokes were pretty much as lame as that. So, yeah, my poor parents. Feel for them. They had to put up with all the cheesiest jokes ever. Oh dear. I haven't scanned this one yet. Almost did that this morning, but other things needed to get done, so, you know, couldn't really do too much about that. Why did the horse cross the road? Because someone yelled, hey. Oh yeah, that's a really good lame one. Yep. Art dad. What do you mean art dad? So yeah, let us try and just get a couple of these grasses going over to the other side as well. Did you guys have a listen to the music that Absinthe shared in our music channel? I really liked that actually. It's hard to get good music. I'm really not much of a lover of pop music. Like I don't mind it, but I guess it's just getting to be too much everywhere. It's just, you know, pop music, and I just want something a little bit different. Do you guys get really good fireworks around New Year where you live? My boyfriend and I couldn't see anything because his house isn't really high up anyways. I would have gotten much better fireworks if I stayed home because, you know, where my parents live, there's this whole view across the city, so we can see for miles. It's crazy. And I would have seen a lot of fireworks if I stayed home. But sadly I wasn't home So all I could really do was listen to them and sort of imagine them in my head. But I have added some fireworks for us over here. There we go. There's some fireworks. So there is 2 pieces like joined. Interesting. Yeah, so I've got the 2 pages are separated because this is the page I'm using for the text. So hopefully, hopefully the bleed won't show too much. And then it sort of looks like the 2 pages are connected. And yeah. Because you act like a dad sometimes. Oh, Art Dad is what Lib calls you. You don't act like a dad, you're nothing like a dad. Although being a dad isn't a bad thing. But I'm guessing the meaning is more like telling people what to do. Am I right? Maybe I can have like a bush or something coming out from it, but I don't want to make it too busy, really. I think that's enough. It just needs to sort of head into this page a little bit. It doesn't have to be too much either. I'll add another cloud here though. That'll help. Because hopefully this one sort of leads the eye into the other side. We won't deal with too much of a composition issue as well. I honestly can't wait to see, this whole thing done because I already have the colors planned for it and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole heap of fun for me to color this in. I can't wait. But first, I need to finish all of my spreads, It'll look hella dope, you're sure? Well, hopefully. I have wanted to attempt to do it in watercolor, but if I do that, it's going to take a lot longer. And not only that, but I want to offer a style that the illustration agencies can look at and go, okay, how time intensive is this? It's not really time intensive, I can sort of I guess get away with a little bit more not charging too much as well. Absinthe, hello, how is it going? How are you doing? Have I ever rated you before? I don't think so. Maybe once. I don't remember rating you though, because I think you always stop streaming before I do, which is pretty funny. How was your stream? Please show us some of your work. I would love, love, love to see. Please do show us. Hopefully that is something that I can show everybody. I know that we don't have, a lot of your stuff does have some more nudity, but hopefully I can sort of show sections for people if that is the case. I'll try my best. I'll try my best, because this is supposed to be a kid-friendly channel, but we'll see. I'll do my best and see if I can sort of show people a section of it if some of it isn't appropriate for kids, but feel free to share your work, because I would definitely love to have a look. Oh, and Absinthe, I really have to thank you, because look at this. The paper you recommended to me is amazing. I am so, so happy. You have no idea. I've never been this happy with paper, and yeah, your recommendation really paid off, so thank you. Oh, thank you so much for this sub, Absinthe. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So what have you been working on today, Absinthe? Please share. You need an adult? Oh, I'm sure you do, Hovannes. It definitely sounds like it, especially because you're still talking, and last time I checked, you didn't say that you got home. That's why you recommended it. It's the best. It really is, isn't it? I mean, yeah, once I started working with it, it was so smooth. It was just, yeah, the watercolor just beautifully seeped into the paper, and I got no sort of, what do you call it, threading? Like when the paper sort of goes crumbly from too much water, I got none of that. It was just beautiful to work with. Millie, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome. Oh, you painted a blue Sphinx cat, but it ain't done yet? Oh, really? I would love to see. Do you have a progress picture? Or could you maybe take a progress picture and just share it on Discord, and yeah, then I can, share it with everybody. I'd love to. That would be awesome. Yeah, guys, if you just followed, feel free to introduce yourselves. Feel free to tell us about 6 impossible things that you imagined before breakfast, or whatever else, because, we're all mad here and we're all happy to figure out what you're all about. Okay, wait a minute, no worries. You take all the time you need, and I'll be ready and waiting to share your work with everybody once you're done. So guys, for those of you who are new, we are working on our storybook, which is a little bit of a twisted story about Humpty Dumpty. It's different. It's not the same story. I've changed it up a little bit. But this is the second page, and I am now just working on blending it out into the page that's going to have some of the text. So this will have just the text of the story, and yeah, then I need to move on to some of the other planned pages. This is the whole progress list I've got. I think there's about 8 pages. And I've also finished one of the other pages, which has little Humpty falling down. So you can have a look and see all his different expressions as he thinks about his poor fate, He's not too happy about it, but that's alright. He'll survive, I'm sure. Everyone kind of does. No one really knows how to do this grown-up stuff. We just try and wing it. I know, right? We just do that. We don't ever really grow up, I think. Or at least some of us don't. Maybe there's like a few adults in society, but I think most of us we have this facade that we're adults, but we're not really. Zazu, I know, right? Little Zazu is just napping currently. He's so cute. Looks so amazing, so detailed. Thank you, Pyro. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. What a beautiful little fairy emoji you've got on there as well. Whereabouts are you from? I do need to add some pebbles and things on this page as well. Make sure that the two pages look consistent. It's on my Discord now. No worries, let me have a look. I'll just put this aside a little bit so I can have a bit of a look. Let me see. I'll try and share that with everybody. Check if you can see that. There we go. Guys, have a look at this beautiful, beautiful Sphinx cat. Sphinx? Not sure, I think it's Sphinx cat. That Absinthe made is beautiful. I mean, just look at that. I really just love, you know, the beautiful silkiness you've added on him as well. You're really good at watercolor. That's one thing I've really noticed about all your pieces is the amount of experience you have with watercolor is great. Looks so amazing, so detailed. Thank you. You're from Wales? Oh, right. Okay. So it must be pretty cold over there at the moment. Or getting cold, because you guys are heading into winter, right? Absint's work is really original. You love that guy, and he has such a chill vibe too. I know, right? He really does. I hate the fact that I can never make any of his streams because they're always in the wrong time zones for me, honestly. But guys, have a look at some of Absint's work. He is so amazing. Absinthe, please go ahead and share your Instagram account with everybody. If you guys can support Absinthe, go ahead and follow his Instagram account. You know, he really is an amazing artist. He is a really friendly artist as well. So if you're looking for a cool place to hang out, do visit his streams and yeah, just tag along and follow his art journey. It's freezing. You hermit this time of the year? Yeah, hermiting is something that I feel I kind of do all the time of the year, whether or not it's warm or cold. So that's just me. But thank you so much, Absinthe. Thank you for sharing your beautiful cat. I love these cats that have the, you know, the beautiful folds of skin. They're really creepy in a way. You're seeing audio or video desync, perhaps just you? I think it was happening on that Discord spread. I'm not sure. Is it still happening? Because I was noticing it too. There's some NSFW stuff on your Insta because of the Inktober challenge. Yeah, exactly. So guys, if you're not, you know, if that's a bit much for you, just keep that in mind. But I mean, it's nothing, you know, too crazy bad. So it's just maybe not kid friendly. That's all. It's good now. The stream is fine. Yeah, that was really weird. It was like it just did it on that Discord sharing page. Nothing else does it, but that page did. So I'm not sure why. Really not sure why. Absinthe, truly a legend, amazing artist. I know. And if you ever have any questions about watercolor or the schminky, you know, the schminky sets, go ahead and pick his brain for some insight because, yeah, he has some really good recommendations. I have yet to purchase some of those schminky, what do they call them? Schminky tubs or I don't know, like the little racks of tubs of paint that you get. I still haven't purchased those colours that you sent me through because I got a bit broke and I needed to buy watercolour paper, and I figured, you know, maybe next time I can place an order, but for now I really desperately need two tubes of language oil paint. I need 2 tubes of language oil paint, and I need some watercolor paper. And those are currently my needs. So maybe it's best to focus on the needs before the wants for a change. Absinthe is on another plane of existence. His art is really is unique, and that's a fact. It really is. He has an amazing use of color as well. I mean, yeah, just insane. How long have you been making art for, Absinthe? Have you always been an artist, or like did you only get into it at a certain point of your life, or how has it been for you? Pretty sure I had some flowers on the other page. I think I want to add just a couple more flowers on this side as well, because I can play around a bit more with them. Got a bit more room on this page, so for forever, you'd say, but doing art seriously started in 2014. Oh, in 2014, you think? Right, okay. So that's been a while. Definitely been a while. Derby King, you're lurking! No worries! Derby King is now lurking as the undead, so tread carefully, guys. Tread carefully. Beware. You never know when he will, you know, prowl from the underground. Nailed it. Nailed what? Nailed getting home. I'm so happy to hear that. I was really worried about you. Dover, are you alive, Dover? Nope, Dover is now lurking. Dover is now properly undead, guys, so yeah. Be very afraid. You know, it was one of the quotes that I always memorize, but only up until a certain point, is the cat in Cats and Dogs that always says, I may be cute and cuddly, but inside. And then from that point onwards, I can never remember what he says. It's like it just ends there. And I always want to try and just Google it and figure out what he said. But then I always forget, and it keeps bugging me eternally. So I've got to figure it out, you know? I've got to figure it out. Did you guys ever have any childhood movies that you just had memorized, like from start to finish? I think one of those for us was Lion King. Like my siblings and I could always memorize Lion King from start to finish and just narrate the whole thing. Home Alone, really? That is apparently, I think Home Alone, from memory, I think Home Alone is the movie that either earned the most amount of money or got shown the most on TV. I think it actually earned the most money, but I'm not sure. Would take some Googling to figure that out. Lion King, that one too. Nothing kind about that movie in the first part. You mean Lion King? I know, it's so sad and tragic and just awful. Like, they're giving this stuff to poor kids. I cried in the second Lion King as a kid. I cried in Bambi and Lion King. And despite the fact that I cried in Bambi, I always wanted to keep watching Bambi. But then I was really young when I did watch Bambi, so, you know. That was back in the day when there were actually those videotape stores. When they actually still existed. I'm pretty sure they're all extinct now. But yeah, every time my parents took us there to go rent something, and every time we went, I wanted to rent Bambi. Like, every single time. So eventually my parents actually just got it from me, so we didn't have to keep renting it. When Mufasa died, you died inside. I know, it was awful. And then Scar made poor little Simba think it was his fault. I mean, how cruel is that? When you saw that for the first time as a kid, what a feeling. I know. It was so sad. Also, you loved The Crow as a kid. I honestly haven't watched The Crow. That's so sad, I really have to. I think I'd love it. I think I'd really love it. Probably The Last Unicorn was the most nostalgic film for you. Really? I need to Google what that is. I don't think I've seen The Last Unicorn. Oh my goodness, it's like a freaking animated thing. I love the artwork of The Last Unicorn. It's beautiful. Like the colors they used and just this gentle softness is beautiful. And the style of the horse. Or unicorn, I guess. Yeah, I really love it. The Crow is a great movie, really? That's awesome then. Then I definitely need to put it up the top of my list, you know? Lurk, need noms. Well, rest in pieces, dearly departed Hovannes. You are now lurking as the undead, so tread carefully. The Crow is one of those easily quotable movies. Really? That sounds good. I would love to, you know, watch another movie with catchy quotes. Mainly I just want to watch it with a storyline because it's like nice and dark and sinister, and I'm pretty sure that I'll love it. Oh, it's so good, so atmospheric, very old school fantasy. Knights, cats, talking skeleton clocks. Really? Oh no, I have to see it now. Sounds adorable, actually. I'd love to see it. Pirate cats? Oh my goodness, it just keeps getting better. Yeah, I need to see this. Problem is, with a lot of these old kind of animated series, the question is, where do you even get it, you know? Because they don't still air on TV or like Netflix or something. So, like, a lot of them you can't even buy anymore, so. One of my favorite childhood ones I actually had to torrent because I tried to buy it and you couldn't buy it anywhere, so just had to torrent it. So if there are any elements in here that I don't like, I can always just, you know, remove it in the final piece. I don't really have to keep it, that's fine. But it's easier to add details in now than remove it later. And remove it later than try to add them in after the fact, because I can't get the same line work if I'm using Procreate. It just doesn't work the same as traditional stuff, so I do what I can while I'm working traditionally. I try and get it as close as possible to the final piece that I want. But yeah, I'm liking where this is going. I think it needs another flower here to offset the, you know, sort of draw that in. So I'm going to try and add just one more flower over here. Has our music stopped? I think our music has stopped. Yep, there we go. Got the music back on. Don't even realize that. There we go. Just one more flower. There we go. 2 flowers. And I don't know, I don't think it really needs much more, because essentially I'm going to have the text on this side of the page now, so, you know, it doesn't really need that much more. The question is, because if I'm having the text in the middle of the page, it's going to feel too open, so I'm probably going to have the text sort of like so, you know. That's probably a good spot for it, I think. I'm not going to have a whole lot of text, so it's okay. So yeah. probably only going to stream for another half hour at the moment because I have another stream earlier in the morning, so I'm not going to go for super late. So we'll be able to have an early raid tonight. You found it on Amazon for £3.49 to rent. Not on Netflix, but could be worth a cheeky download off a different site. Exactly. I mean, the thing is, yeah, if you can't purchase these things, what else do you do, right? Best you can do really is just try and download them from somewhere. And it's not because you don't want to support, it's just how, you know, when they're no longer available. I might have to have a look. Because I'm definitely keen to have, you know, give that a watch. And most of the time, you know, when I really love an animated series like this, I want to actually keep it, you know, I want to be able to re-watch it over and over, so I want to actually be able to buy it rather than just, you know, rent it out for once. On the other hand, if I take this through all the way to here, then I have a nice spot for the text down there. I actually like that idea. And then maybe I can, I don't know, extend it more curvy into the background. I don't know. I'll have a think about that. I probably won't go too much today, and then overnight if I have a bit of a think about that, that'll be good. Because I'm going to be working on the painting tomorrow anyways, so I'm going to be working on this one behind me. So I finally got some phthalo blue, which will allow me to get the same color I got with my acrylics. Finally! Been so excited to give that a go. Is the one behind you almost finished? Not really. Let's see if I can take it off and show you a little bit. It's not really finished, close to finished yet, because you can still see the, you know, the underlayer of some of the pieces that I tried to paint over. So I need to, you know, hide that completely. These grasses and things are still very much unrefined, so I need to essentially clean that up a bit more. You can see on this side as well. It's not very clean, so I need to make sure that that's a little bit neater. This bird needs some speckles because all of the others have their spots, but he doesn't. All of the birds pretty much, except this one, need some, you know, need their faces done. I need to fix the wing on this one as well, because if you can see, the wings on the other guys are a little bit different to him. So I need to make sure that that's consistent, which will be a little bit of work, but that's okay. And yeah, then, you know, the girl, you can see over here, some of that underlayer is still showing through, so I need to clean that up. Her dress isn't entirely done yet, it just needs some better lighting. Need to fix her legs sticking out there, so yeah, it's gonna be a long project still, but it is a bit of a larger painting. than I normally do. Whereas this one is pretty much almost done. I'm probably just gonna go over for like 5 or 10 minutes and, you know, work up a couple of, you know, specks here and there. The main thing I want to fix is the color of her eyebrows. This is a lot more, I guess, a lot less saturated, whereas the eyebrows are a little bit oversaturated. And I just want to, I guess, make them a little bit more subtle, a little bit neater. So yeah, I want to add some more shine to the Grim Reaper over here. Just some really nice, impactful highlights. Same for, you know, the Pumpkin Reaper back here. He needs some stripes on his tie, and then that will be done. Now that I think about it, this could actually be a really good project to do for tomorrow in my daytime stream, you know, and then I'm done with this one. So that's a good idea. I'll do that tomorrow instead of the one behind me, and then that's out of my way. And this one is essentially almost complete. You know, this one has a couple of issues here that I need to fix up with her skirt. It's very minor, it's not a big deal, but I just want to make it look better. I also want to add some of that, I'm not sure what you call it, but the part where the wall meets the wood floor, you know, the sort of rim, the trimming, I'm not sure what you would call it, but I want to add that in here to make it look a little bit more realistic and not have it seem like it just sort of goes flat. Skirting board, exactly, yeah, the skirting board. I need to add that. So yeah. Long project, still looks bloody amazing. Thank you, thank you. Love all my works, thank you, I'm so glad. Thank you, Daka, you're always very encouraging. Big fan of my art here. Oh, thank you, Absinthe. Yeah, well, my goal is for the coming year to actually do a lot more oil paintings. So there's going to be a lot more of this to come. Adding the extra stuff will definitely add more to it. It's going to be cool. Yeah, well, the Freaky Friends one doesn't have a lot more to go, you know. It's just a couple of details and then that one will be completely done. This one is also pretty much there. The hair needs a little bit more detail, it needs to be cleaned up ever so slightly. I am going to add some a spider web from here flowing to Mr. Spidey's abdomen over here as well. So that needs to be done. But other than that, this one is essentially there. Not a whole lot I need to keep going, you know, because I'm very happy with it. But yeah, once the skirting board is in and I fixed up some of her skirt, added in the web and fixed up her hair, I think I'll be happy to call this one quits and say that it's done. So yeah, then that will be 2 oil paintings out of my way, and I've got a big new one that I'm starting. I can't show you guys. Oh, actually I can show you guys. Give me 1 second. I'll show you what I'm gonna do for my next oil painting. So I've already planned it. I already have the board and I'm ready to start just essentially drawing my sketch onto it. But yeah, I haven't really gotten the chance to because I want to finish some of these up that I've already got going. But once I've got those out of the way, oh, this is the sketch that started the painting behind me. So that's where it all began, you know. Just lots and lots of little guinea fowl essentially. And this is a piece from my mum, so it's a little bit different. You saw those awesome book paper blanks in the city the other weekend, but they were all lined pages. Yeah, they kind of are. The ones you get at the news agencies and such always tend to be, you know, the lined ones. I just ordered them online. You can try Jace's books, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is another one that I do want to do in watercolor. I think watercolor would render this beautifully. It's just a girl with tons of gas mask plushies. I still love this piece a lot. Try and show you guys where it is. This is the one that started, the drawing that started my piece, the Arachne's choreography. So you can see this is the sketch and this is the final painting. So yeah, it's it definitely starts off very, very basic. Oh, Jenbird, thank you so much for that follow, really appreciate that. Do feel free to introduce yourself and tell us about 6 impossible things that you imagined before breakfast. Hi Ian, we were just talking about you. Dark Guy and I said that you might like to play, what's it called again? Don't Starve with us? Or Don't Starve Together? But yeah, as you can see, it's got some spider web that goes from here, you know, to make that fairy floss. So yeah, I've got to finish that. My day's going great. I'm so glad. Oh, you were talking to Ian, sorry. You're always starving? Oh no. So yeah, I'll see if I can show you guys the piece, my next oil painting that I want to give a shot. And I've actually been wanting to start this one for over a year now, so... Oh yeah, this was last Christmas's, alien piece that I did. And this was this year. You can really see the difference. You know, I've rendered the tree up this year a lot better. I did do a coloured version, this is just the grayscale one, but I didn't really add a lot of detail to my leaves last year, whereas this year I added a lot more. I also added tinsel to the tree and things like that, so it already looks a lot better. So I'm really happy to see the improvements. Really happy. Such gorgeous artwork. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love doing 11. She's so awesome. Besides the winter depression, you're doing fine. Hope you're doing good. Oh no, winter sucks. And that's actually a thing, you know. Winter just brings on such bad moods. Hey Zazu, oh you're back from the lurk, Hovanes. The emote, I know, this is the one that made the emote. Exactly. Yeah, it's little 11. So yeah, this is the one that I'm gonna do next. I'll show you up closer because it's very faint. It's my ghost bunny. I love my ghost bunny character. And he's chilling out on her head. She's wearing a little bit of like gothic-y clothes. And she is in her pumpkin field. And she's trying to plant, carrot field. She's trying to plant some carrots. But Ghost Bunny over here keeps eating them all. So yeah, she's really struggling. Because he's haunted her farm. So what I'm planning to do is, this is going to be in oils and it's going to be nighttime, and this is going to be a really nice starry sky in like a gradient deep blue, and then Ghost Bunny is going to be glowing, so I'm going to get a really beautiful glow because oil paint and a glowy effect is just a match made in heaven. So yeah, I honestly can't wait to get this started. I'm so excited. But yeah, gotta finish off my Arachne's choreography first, because I don't want to start another painting when I've still got, you know, 2 unfinished ones. But we'll see. We'll see how I go tomorrow. Why is she mad? She's mad because he's eating all her carrots. Yes, exactly. Does she know it's the ghost bunny, or is she oblivious to the little guy? What do you mean? Which little guy? You're looking forward to spring, I bet. Hasn't winter only just started in Europe though? Ghost Bunny is so awesome. My artwork is so unique and beautiful. You love them so much. Oh, Pyro, thank you. I'm so happy you like it. Mr. Spider. Ah, well, he's in the other pictures, so... Unfortunately, she can't quite blame him, you know. Oh, Dovikin, thank you so much for subbing Pyro. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hope that you're doing well. You love it that I have all these background stories for my characters? No, I guess that's what inspires me to make them in the first place, you know. I think art for me is really like having these characters in my head and wanting to sort of set them free. Like they sort of feel stuck, and I feel like if I get to put them on paper, in a way I'm setting them free. I'm letting them come to life, I guess. Also, hello to you, didn't saw you there. Yeah, there's a bunch of people lurking at the moment, so gotta be, you know, aware of things. Keep your wits about you. So I need to just add a little bit more gradient because the other page has more and I want to keep them consistent. So I'll have to try and mess with this a little bit more. You're stealthy. You're lurking a bit as well, making prints and stickers. Ah, keeping productive as the morning starts. It's a great way to start your day. Is Kalida doing well, Ian? By the way, are you and Kalida fans of horror movies or horror games or such? Would you be up to playing some? Oops. You wanted to start 2021 with some fresh new stuff, prints with quotes. Oh, that is cool. Are you guys making up your own quotes or how does that work? You're coming up with a plan on how to win on Drawful. How is that, Hovannes? I'm not letting you win. There are horror games you could play together. There really are, Absinthe. There is Pacify. There is... what is the other one called? Let me quickly have a look, sorry. Absinthe, you've got me added on Steam, haven't you? Ah, Emily Wants to Play. So there's Pacify, there's Emily Wants to Play, there's Dead by Daylight, there's I don't know which other ones are co-op. or multiplayer. But those are definitely three that I know of off the top of my head that are definitely multiplayer. Though as the game title suggests, you would win since you are awful at drawing and people will not be able to guess any of your work. Well, that's true. But you also have to be good at guessing other people's drawings, Hovannes, so you being crap at drawing doesn't give you any advantage, unfortunately. You don't play much games, but if you have the time for it, you do. Sadly, no horror because you and your anxiety does not handle that great. Ah, okay. Yes, you make kind of creepy stuff, but you don't watch horror. Okay. Well, that's totally fair, you know. That does actually make sense. So yeah, guess that idea is out then. But you will definitely need to take part in our drawful game that we're going to, load up. Try and get that going this weekend if I can. If enough of you are available. Raft is among your favorite co-op. The music is so awesome, you want to play it sometime. Is that a horror game or is that just a favorite game of yours? Have I played Among Us? No, I haven't. What, is that another, like a creepy game or is it just like a multiplayer game? Oh, thank you for the follow, Sujimaz. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Feel free to introduce yourself and tell us about 6 impossible things you thought of before breakfast. Raft is a survival game. It does have amazing vibes. Okay. Hang on, I missed a message. You don't know those clips from the other day did scare you quite a bit. You think those qualify as horror? You're with me on that. So you would love to come to the UK again this year. Love your beautiful countrysides. You already have heard times with watching things like The Joker, you saw the trailer and heard some reviews. It's already too much for the anxiety now, maybe in the future. You play things like Card Against Humanity, Catan, or Nightmare Before Christmas Monopoly. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Sounds like you have quite a range of fun things to enjoy then. Need to lay down more graphite. Yeah, it's an awesome co-op game. Up to 10 players, you try to fix a spaceship, but 1 or 2 of you are a killer, trying to kill everyone before the ship is fixed. Oh no! That does sound fun. How much is that game? Is it expensive? Because I'm guessing it isn't free. Do I have phasmophobia? No, I don't. It's on my wish list. I do want to play it. You forgot what you showed. You even scared for what you showed. Heard of Among Us? It's been around for the hype. Yeah, I think it's a very popular game. Is it a popular game among streamers or something? It's $7.50 and it's the best played in Discord because when you find dead bodies, you go into a meeting to discuss who you think it was and vote them off. Oh no, yeah, that does sound fun. It really is interesting. Maybe we should all get that. You know, for those of us who have it or are keen to play, we could maybe do, you know, we could play some Drawful 2 and then we could give that a go. It really is interesting. Among Us, Phasmophobia, Subnautica, Raft were the ones he watched streams of the most in 2020. You think Interstellar gave you more creeps than the Joker? Really? Oh yeah, Interstellar was really creepy actually. Yeah, the Joker wasn't scary at all for me. Interstellar was a little bit unnerving, I remember in some way, but I don't remember how exactly. Not sure. But yeah, Annihilation freaked me out. There were some others. Interstellar is your favourite movie and love the music, but you see what you mean story-wise. That would be so awesome. Please let you know if I ever am your neck the woods. We can go see the Drawn Sean. You also take me on a tour of the best places. Oh, you mean Absinthe? I'm confused. I'm guessing that's like a separate conversation. Joker isn't scary in the horror sense, but more psychologically, which is why people with mental health issues should be wary of that movie, as it is triggering to anxiety. Okay. If you do get it, you would so love to play some Phasmophobia with me. Well, Pyro, go and add me on Steam then. I'll share my Steam profile with you. And for all of you who are on, please go ahead and add me on Steam because I want to play with you guys. Let me just quickly share it. Oh my goodness, what did you do, Hovannes? You freaking gifted me the game. Oh dear, you're just impossible, aren't you? Thank you so much. It just literally popped up and I just realized that. Thank you so much. Well, I'm definitely gonna play with you. Need to make that some weekend at some point. Let me just quickly get that out of the way. Okay, I'll share that with you guys on here. If you guys want to play with me, why is that not copy and pasting? Oh dear. Sorry, give me one moment. It is being very strange. Let's try that again. There we go. Please go ahead and add me on Steam. And just send me a DM who you are on Twitch because I won't have a clue if your name is different. The best thing you like about Interstellar is the creation of CGI actually helped Kip Thorne, the consultant physicist for the movie, publish scientific papers. The CGI art process revealed certain facts about our universe. I didn't know that. It was Dover grabbing your wallet again? You did nothing? Liar. Liar, Hovannes. You are awful and I am so upset with you for doing that. But I do really appreciate it, so thank you. Oh my goodness, cutie Zazu. I know. I'll see if I can quickly coax them to just, come up. I always have to take off my rings when I want to hold Zazu because he hates stepping on rings. Are you tired or would you like to come say hello? Yes? There we go. There we go. There's little Zazu saying hello, guys. All happy. Which game was it then? Phasmophobia, I think. See, he's trying to pretend he knows nothing. Right, that sounds so legit. I believe you. Is the stream lagging or something? Feels very laggy at the moment. I'm not sure why. Zazu the cutie. Oh, he's so cute, isn't he? Just look at him. All happy. Oh, your days are made? Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, he's really tired at the moment. But he's so cute. Just bobbing his little head up and down. Yeah, he had a really good week. Spent some quality time outside now that it's nice and sunny again. So, yeah. And today, he woke up, spent some time with me. I guess you guys saw the video I shared on Instagram of him. He was very happy getting pats while I was doing some work, so yeah, very distracting when I'm trying to work, you know. Bouncy bounce, exactly. Yeah, well, I always struggle when, I'm trying to get some work done and he wants to be on my shoulder. And then he realizes you're not paying attention to him, and then he'll go and sit right on your lap and try and make you focus on him, and it's just like, seriously, buddy, I'm trying to work here, and you're really cute, and I can't not look at you right now, but I have to because I'm doing work to buy food and toys for you, but, it's really not easy. He deserves all the love and all the pistachios. Well, we may need to hold off on the pistachios for a bit. Zazu's gonna have a vet appointment soon because I think he's gotten fat and I want to make sure that he's a healthy weight. So I need to make sure we give him one of his regular checkups and just make sure that he's still in a good weight. When I was a kid, we never took our parrots to the vet for ages, and they were like generally just fine. But I want to really make sure that Zazu, anything that comes up that I'm on top of before it goes bad, so that's why little Zazu goes for his regular checkups. You forgot Khalida is doing good, still with you, waiting till she can get back to work. Hopefully after the 19th again. Well, that would be really good. I hope that you guys have been enjoying this time together though. Where is Zach when you need him for this? Need him for what exactly? The notifications do cause lag in the stream from time to time. Yeah, sometimes they're fine, and then other times they're just terrible. I don't know why. It's so weird. They are so nice. I do want to keep using them if I can. Please do not chew the leaf. You don't want to eat the leaf. I promise you it doesn't taste good. They're not pistachios. Zazu the couch potato. Well, in a way, yes. He doesn't do a lot of exercise, so that's a bit of a problem. And you know, he really likes eating, especially pistachios. Although he's not as much of an eater as my other parrot used to be. She would like just go crazy. She would eat all day long and always complain that she wants more food. So Zazu is definitely much less of a problem in that regard, but I do want to keep it, keep him in check, make sure he doesn't get to that point, or he's pudgy and then I need to deal with it, because I do feel like he's getting there. But yeah, he flies around a bit, so I think that helps, and when he's in his outside cage he does a lot better as well, so he moves about more and things, but he doesn't want to stay in his outside cage, he rather wants to be with me. And that's where the problem comes in, because when he's inside he doesn't really fly around as much as he should. He can, but he just doesn't. He rather wants to sit on me. Sit and do nothing. I guess all pets these days, do have a problem with weight. Are numbers getting better in the Netherlands? Because here they aren't. Oh no, that's not good. I'm really worried about my grandparents at the moment because they live in Zambia, and yeah, over there apparently they've got a fresh outbreak, so that's not good. My grandpa is like in his 90s, so he can't afford to get it at all. So really worried about him. And they're still going out shopping and everything, and I don't know why. They just don't want to be a burden to anybody, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll decide tonight or tomorrow if I want to extend this all the way and then have the text just be here. I actually think that could look nice. Oh, the other bird? No, that was Kiki. I've had lots of birds, like 5 or 6, I think. Well, we've had more than that because we had like each other's pets as well, and family birds and things, so I guess it depends, what do you count as mine, or like, because I played with all of them, so. It's sort of getting better, also not. They say there are less people with the Rona now, but still a lot more than weeks ago, only the news is talking less about it. So you will see what happens. You hope things will open up again, so you have money as well. You just bought a new monitor because it was needed for you in the eyes. Oh yeah, I can totally imagine, just think about those old monitors, those were awful. Zazu is just getting his daily manicure done, from the looks of it. So what do you guys think? If I have the text here, in a little circle in the middle, show you that's a little bit off screen. If I have the text here, do you think it'll look better if I take the wall all the way through? Or do you think I should just bleed it like that and have the text sort of in the bottom on the side? You used a 50-inch TV as a monitor, now you're back on a 24-inch PC monitor. Nice and calm for the eyes. I bet. Oh, thank you for the follow, Laura Pilonen. Thank you. Please feel free to introduce yourself and tell us about 6 impossible things that you imagined before breakfast. Yes, you've been picturing the text in a circle up until now, with the rest of the landscape around it. Well, there you go then. Laura Pilonin. Just Laura, hey. Oh, no worries, Laura. That's totally fine then. Welcome. You think you know Laura? From like another stream? So yeah, I think Dover, I think you're right. I think we need to keep going. I think it needs to be all the way. So I need to keep going with the grass, I need to keep going with that wall, and then I'll have the text sort of here, bottom, below that. That's a good idea. I like that. Oh, you guys do? Before breakfast, you thought of cake. Well, cake sounds like a very impossible thing at times, right? But yeah, cake definitely, that's amazing. You're making me want cake. We have frozen mud cake in the fridge. I just need to go get it, so. Oh, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Laura. Really appreciate that, Hovannes. And you can't blame this one on Doverkin. You can't. I'm sorry. I know you've been really guilty. Are birds potty trained? Zazu is actually, for the most part. I will say for the most part. Like if he gets distracted or if he gets sort of frustrated or something or scared, he will like have some stuff ups here and there. But for the most part, if he wants to go, he'll make sure he climbs off me and he goes to his cage, or if I want him to go, I take him off my shoulder, I put him on the floor and he goes. And then once he's done, he comes back up onto my shoulder, and yeah, that's just, he kind of just got into that flow all by himself. You can borrow your wallet, but ask first, please. Oh dear, guys. Oh, thank you for the resub, Grim. So happy to see you here. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. How have you been? How was your Christmas and how was your New Year? So yeah, let us try and add just a couple of more clouds for tonight, and then I'll keep going, you know, keep going another day. Yeah, how have you been, Grim? A beautiful art? Thank you, Laura. Thank you. That's a beautiful compliment. I'm glad that you like it. I'll show you a bit closer because you haven't seen it yet. This here is the left page of the spread. So this one is done. You can see Humpty over here, very, very anxious that he's falling. Mr. Spidey is just nicely greeting him, but he doesn't know that, you know, he doesn't know that he's friendly, so he's freaking out a little bit. And she's just observing the whole situation going, oh no. So I'm doing the second page now, which is going to have the text on, so it's going to be a little bit faded, less detailed. I also have the other spread here, which has little Humpty falling, different poses of him falling down. As you can see, he's very happy. He will be eventually, not right then. He's a little bit scared and anxious at the moment, but he'll be happy. Lily Ratchild, hi, welcome back. Doing better now that Laura's here. You're good. Christmas and New Year's was chill. Oh, well, that's wonderful, isn't it? I'm glad to hear that. Also, you love my bird so much. Thank you. This is a little Zazu. He's an Alexandrine parrot. He talks, he says hello, what you doing, hey? He says, I can talk, can you fly? Yeah, he says peekaboo and a whole range of other things. Is this my first stream this year? Yes, it is, yeah. That's why I've got the New Year fireworks going. Yeah. Your sibling has birds? They're little brats, but you love them. They really are, aren't they? Yeah, birds are like, I don't know, birds are crazy little brats. Any friend of Zazu's is a friend of yours. Oh, Hovanes, thank you for gifting that sub to Lily Ratchild. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Do you want to go and walk on the screen? Do you want to walk on the screen and show everybody your beautiful feathers? You're not quite, you need to come stand there. You're not quite on the screen, you know. Yes. He's so cute. Is it just you or is the audio for the notifications buggy? Oh, Noob Dot, it's not you. Tonight it's just been so crazy. I've been having tons of issues with it tonight. It's lagging like crazy. It's also lagging my webcam audio as well. So if Zazu turns a little bit to the left, you guys would be able to see how long that tail of his is. There you can see little Zazu. He's so cute. So very adorable. Christening my drawings with his beautiful cuteness, as usual, right? He's so cute, he really is, isn't he? You're not in the camera, you know. There we go. How old is he? Honestly, he's probably about 6 years old at the moment, I think. I'm pretty sure he's about 6 years old. He's such a beauty. I know. Yeah, he's saying what you're doing at the moment. What you doing, hey? What you doing? Oh. Honestly, a day with him is like crazy. I think he's trying to talk to the camera, to you guys at the moment. He loves like performing and everything, so. What you doing? Yeah, what you doing? That'll be your new greeting. Aww. The Zazu greeting. You think your heart just melted? I know, he's so sweet. I could pat him all day, honestly. All freaking day. Make a t-shirt, Neko, with his caption. Yeah, I should. I should make like Zazu apparel, right? Just like total Zazu apparel. He's so much nicer than your siblings' bird. They try to be so intimidating, but they're too cute to be scary. Well, Zazu was hand-reared, so I got him when he was just a baby. He could barely walk, he was so clumsy. But yeah, I got him when he was a baby, and I spent every day with him. So that's kind of why he's so tame. He really loves people. He hates being alone, and he kind of hates being outside in, you know, among the other birds in nature. It's weird. He just wants to be inside. Your heart has melted since your eyes first met Zazu's beauty. I know, right? I need to make a Zazu emote, guys. We don't have a Zazu emote. How could we miss this? We need a Zazu emote. Question though, how do you control the bird poop? Because they can't control it, isn't it? No, they can. He is completely potty trained. Well, I say that, but he does have issues at times, but for the most part, he will always try not to go on me. Yes, a Zazu emote. Well, at the moment, if I were to remove an emote, it would, like, we would have to remove one because we don't have a lot. Yes, we need them. We need Zazu emotes, do we? Are we coming back this way now? Well, then I can move the camera again. Thank you very much. You want the pencil, don't you? I know what you want. You want the pencil. Hello. He's trying to coax it off me. He thinks if he can be really cute, then he can get the pencil. We need a lot of them. We need a lot of Zazu emotes, do we? Yeah, I think that's a necessary thing for this channel. Your cat is actually very interested in my stream all of a sudden. Oh no. Oh no, I hope your screen will survive absence, but I bet he is. Is there audio on? Like, can the cat hear it? Yeah, he's super, super adorable. Really, really love him. Please do not chew the lead. It's probably not good for you, you know. Yeah. Yep, you're not gonna get that. Okay? Sadly, that's not for you to chew. So I give him lots of pine cones and things to play with. That's his, like, favorite thing to chew up. Oh good, you're on the other side of the world. Well, hopefully it stays that way, because I don't think your cat and Zazu would fare very well. Zazu would definitely be terrified of your cat, and I don't think little Zazu would last very long. Give it to me, human. Exactly. He wants it. He wants it bad. He's being oh so cute though, aren't you? Yes, you're just like talking and being all adorable. Yes, but you're not gonna get it. Zazu will win. You've been wanting to get parakeets in the future, but you have your rats, so it would have to be much later. Yeah, like parrots, like rats are already a lot of work, I think, to try and keep their cages clean and everything, but I mean, if you have the lifestyle, that'll work. You agree? If you ever visit, you'll leave the cat at home. That would be good, wouldn't it? Well, Zazu, we are almost done with tonight's stream, so you need to say goodbye to everybody. Yes. You need to come here and say goodbye to everybody. Will you do that? You can't actually say goodbye. Come on. Come on. Up you get. Come on. Come on, step up. There we go. There we go. Look at that long tail. His tail is so long. It's crazy. I'll try and see who's streaming because I'm done for tonight. I need to get some rest because I have a long stream tomorrow. In the morning I need to do some painting. So we'll see who is currently streaming. Because I'm not sure who's streaming at the moment. Oh, Buttery Smooth is streaming. Moon Squid Ink is streaming. Mr. Creep is streaming. Buttery, shall we do Buttery? That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, he's also always super fun and chill and everything. Well, little Zazu, say goodbye to everybody, will you? Say goodbye. What you doing, guys? Bye now. We'll go and raid Buttery Smooth. You hop on there and let me do things. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. It's been a while since I raided someone now, so... And my keyboard's not working. Is it just Buttery Smooth with no weird characters? Yes. Awesome. So I'll give Buttery Smooth a bit of a raid, but thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everyone who followed. I'm sorry that I am cutting it short at the moment. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do some oil painting, so I want to be fresh and focused on it, you know? So I need some good sleep. But yeah, if you guys can follow me along, say hi to Buttery Smooth, that would be great. Thank you also to everyone. Grim, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Doverkin, again, for gifting subs. thank you, Hovannes, for being horribly terrible and gifting me that game, and also for the subs. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, if you guys can make it to the morning stream. But bye for now. Dear, completely forgot how I do this actually. Sorry, let's try that again. Bye guys.